Here's what happens when you go to the hospital for suicide. The ER sliding doors open and you feel 100 eyes. I do it because part of me doesn't want to die. I just want everything that's made the last 6 weeks bleak to be buried 6 feet deep. And there's guilt and shame that I'm here due to my mood, because there's a man over there breathing through a tube, and a woman in a Make America Great Again hat is yelling at the nurses for food. My faith is burning. I want to believe that this is not the point of no return. This is the part where I'm desperate and I see no point in returning. I go to the nurse and she says, pass your health card to me. I open my wallet and find a grocery store coupon, but that's not the kind of saving I need. She asks what's the root of my problem, and I'm rooted in place. I tell her I have a longing to not feel like this, and she tells me how long I'll have to wait. I sit down next to an old man who looks like Dumbledore, and he's reading a book about how to fix his thinking fast. But if the greatest headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen can't figure out the problems in his mind, what chance do I have? I pick up a brochure to hide, because my friends are up here doing their residency, and the toughest pill to swallow has always been my pride. I never learned how to pray, but I turned that waiting room into a church aisle. Is praying like asking Santa for something, but you make your wish a little more worthwhile? They put you in a separate room where the walls are all blank, but your mind isn't. And the nurse is pretty. Why does the nurse have to be pretty? This would make a great first date, except this is more doctor's orders and not a waiter in a restaurant talking wines and waters. And you wouldn't even want her to come home with you for sex. You'd want her to come home with you so you're not alone. Also maybe sex. Tell me you could fix me, just say so. Tell me it'll be okay, even though this feels like a KO. When the nurse leaves, she says good luck, like this is a soccer game, like we're talking about goals and cutting up oranges and not cuts in my soul. I can't even pick up my phone, it makes me sick. Last week I dropped it on the sidewalk and it shattered, and maybe that's God trying to help me a bit. They send in a psychiatrist a week from retirement, and I feel alone and afraid, and that coldness inside just might be the ice in Isolate. He wants to give me prescriptions, pill pop depictions, packets and some brackets. Oh yeah, these might cause addictions. I was taught that men are supposed to be hardened warriors that are never soft and cushy. The psychiatrist makes a metaphor about kittens, and I feel like a pussy. You need a pep talk, something to lift your spirits, something about how life gave you lemons but you invented your limits, about how you used to collect stamps as a 4th grade pupil. When did I start thinking life is about collecting stamps of approval? I want to change, I want to fix, I want to be and feel alive. Here's what happens when you go to the hospital for suicide.